Hi.
Alright, since I've said that I'd try out the cafe again because they have the Zenless Zone Zero event this week, I naturally went there for the second time and they've made some improvements, not gonna lie. For more context, I think it's best that you watch my previous video first in order to understand this one better, because there will be comparisons, of course. If you have, sweet, let's jump into the cafe then.
I need more coffee.
The layout is the same, obviously. If they manage to expand the cafe within a week, it'd be shocking yet impressive. What they did change, however, was some parts of the outside. Skirk and Child got replaced here, and I was slightly disappointed that they didn't put Yixuan and Jufufu there, because these two characters are the banners of the current anniversary patch. But hey, that's just a minor nitpick. I don't know what the Chinese writing here says, but some of my friends that speak Mandarin told me there's a part saying cloud somewhere in there, which coincides with the name of the anniversary patch. So I'm just gonna assume that is the name of the 2.0 update, but in Chinese writing. If you guys do read the language, then please let me know in the comment section down below. Anyway, the route that I took was exactly the same like last time, and they made it more orderly. The cafe added belt stanchions starting from the dining area, so now you'll know where to line up. There are also several other stuff that are different, so let's explore them one by one. Firstly, the interactive area. They added 3 chairs there and replaced the wall of sticky notes with Yixuan's wings. I'm gonna guess it's a spot for you to take pictures. Next, the merch section has changed, naturally. All of the products have been replaced with Triple Z's collectibles. They also added 2 chairs here, which is a nice addition to the area. Oh, and the layout of the cashier was altered as well. Last week, the table was aligned like this, but now they're like this. I guess it's to allow the staff to easily enter and exit their storage room or something, and that entrance is located here. Now, let's talk about the offers in the event.
He needs some milk!
For this one, you do stuff, you get stuff. All of them include spending, but some are more direct than others. Like for example, this one you spend 20 on food and you get a hologram card. Whereas this one, you go as a Triple Z cosplayer, buy something and follow the cafe's Insta account and you get whatever this thing is called in English. Oh yeah, they're also selling those traditional fans. Another event is the whale event basically. Depending on how much you spent on merch from this section, you'll get some freebies. And the freebies on both events are on a first come first serve basis, of course. Same thing applies to their highlighted menu here, which I ordered, and it consists of a black tea latte, salted popcorn, and this cookie. As for merch, I bought the acrylic stand of the second best girl in the game because unfortunately my current best girl wasn't available yet. Bummer. Oh well, getting Jane Doe is completely satisfactory since she's like the unofficial mascot of Zenless Zone Zero for quite a while. The freebies that I got were 2 themed paper bags, a coaster, a cup closure, and a stamp card. Okay, this one technically may not be a freebie if you brought your own, but since I was an idiot for forgetting mine, they gave me a new one. Looking at the bright side though, I did get a Triple Z card just to add to my collection.
A fine addition to my collection.
Speaking of the events, let's head into the drawbacks first.
Yeah, nearly there.
To be honest, for this trip, there were only 2 flaws I could think of actually. The first would be the non-existing discount event like the one we had during the Genshin Impact theme. That was kind of a bummer really, seeing that I'm an active Triple Z player myself. I guess they didn't do it because Zenless Zone Zero is not as big as Genshin, and of course the latter is older and has a larger following. Still, it is currently the anniversary patch for Triple Z, so I don't see the harm in rewarding the players even further in the cafe aspect. And by the way, it really shows how much of a niche Zenless Zone Zero is when compared to Genshin due to the reservation spots available. Like, this week shows to be mostly empty with a small exception of Saturday. Maybe because people don't go on weekdays, and understandably so, but I went 2 days ago, which was on a Sunday, and there were not many people there. Then again, it was a Sunday, and Sunday in Germany is a quiet day for people to rest. Shout out to the peeps who work on Sunday though, you guys are awesome. Speaking of the reservation system, we're not the last flaw in my mind. 30 people per session is still too many and half an hour is probably too short. I'd suggest lowering the maximum number of heads to possibly 15 to 20 bodies while extending each session to an hour. The reason is because when I sat down, it felt fine at first with the half an hour duration, but then I thought, I went alone this time, and if I was with my friends, we want to sit longer since we'll talk for quite a while, drink our coffee, and discuss about how bad Yixuan's noodle arms are. Oh, and if you didn't hear me correctly, yes, I managed to sit down, and this leads us to the good parts.
Hey, that's pretty good.
The cafe set up more tables and chairs. Nice. 2 tables outside, 2 in the photo spot area if I recall correctly, 1 big table in the dining area, and as mentioned, this spot in the merch section. Even the gaming table has chairs, so you could just sit and drink there even if you don't want to play. And this is why I've suggested to limit the number of maximum reservations to 20 heads per session. In the last video, I've mentioned that even 15 couldn't fit in this small space, but after seeing the improvements they've made, 20 as the highest sounds fair. And yeah, the gaming table. They added a keyboard and mouse in addition to the console controllers. That's a good addition. It gives flexibility. Plus, I'm biased towards PCs, so hey, I even have a PC build bit in my channel here. Shameless plug, I know. One problem I had with the gaming table though was that it wasn't on when I visited, so I couldn't try playing there. I tried to use the controllers and keyboard, but the monitors didn't come alive, so I guess it would shut off. I could have asked the staff given how friendly they were, but I'm an introvert and shy towards people that I don't know. Even going there alone took its toll on me, really. Lastly, the food in the menu that I ordered, the popcorn and the cookie, were worth quite close to their price. The popcorn was 650 euros while the cookie was 4. I think if they both were priced just like 1 euro cheaper, it'd be perfect, but whatever the case, their worth is more appropriate than the food I ordered during the Genshin Impact event. The popcorn was salted, which I don't personally like, but hey, it's popcorn. I like to go to the cinemas and order them. Can't hate popcorn. I also didn't feel tortured trying to finish these ones, unlike my experience with the pudding. And plus, they let you eat this over time rather than all at once anyway, since they have these airtight seal thing. I don't know what it's called. The cookie on the other hand was quite good, not gonna lie. Its taste reminded me of those traditional cookies baked back home in Malaysia, and that itself says something. As for the drink, the black tea latte was the one I enjoyed the most, but I think I like Skirt's milk slightly better. I wish I could call the drink Yishuan's milk, but unfortunately I got Jufufu's cup sleeve instead. And no. Just like I don't pull for male characters, I will never pull for female characters that don't look legal either. Oh, and shout out to one of the staff cosplaying as Wise handling the cashier. I asked if there was an acrylic stand for Yishuan available, hinting that I want her if possible, and they gave me her coaster for the freebie, not the lolly looking or the furry, without me explicitly asking for it. I appreciate that given how shy I am towards other people. Now, let's end this.
It's gotten a lot better.
All in all, solid improvements throughout. Food in the event was priced more reasonably, they added more of the required facilities, but the reservation system could still be better. It is kind of unfortunate though that not as many people are attending this Zenless Zone Zero event when compared to the Genshin one. It just goes to show how niche it is in the Hoyoverse. Oh well, it is what it is. I'd rather have something I enjoy to be underrated rather than overrated in the eyes of the public. That's all for me. Hope you guys can like and subscribe. Later, addicts. Now, Honkai Star Rail event when? I want my Kafka, damn it!